Hey y'all, Jesse Caitlin coming at you with a new moon reading in Virgo. That's coming up on the 9th of August September, my goodness, in 2018. If you would like to support the channel, please like, share, subscribe, get me on that algorithm. You can join me on Facebook and Instagram for daily card pulls. You can get personal service, both psychic services. We have card readings and we have Reiki Healing. Descriptions and instructions to receive those services are down below in the information box, as well as any links you may need or have inquiries about, and energy exchange donations are always super appreciated. And also you can join me on Patreon for monthly contributions in exchanges for personal services. Now that all that's done, oh, and I got saw that out of the corner of my eye. I'm trying. It's fine. Wild wisdom of the fairy oracle this time around with this moon. Let's see what's going on for the divine masculine and feminine energies that are the co-creators of existence itself in this realm of reality in this universe. Let's see what's going on. How is the moon influencing our divine feminine and masculine makeup? Those on a global scale, a conscious scale. You know, we're opening it up to all avenues of divine feminine and masculine. We'll let the messages come as they may. 2 more shuffles here for 3. So do just remember that, you know, we all have a little femme and masculine in us. We all fall on the spectrum. We are all attracted to people on that spectrum. And globally speaking, there is a spectrum as well. So wherever this resonates for you, okay? Okay. So the divine feminine is feeling very strong, very nurtured, and the divine masculine is feeling a little bit wary and a little bit in a need to retreat. So the divine masculine, yet again, there's this big overall haul of, and this might be the cosmic movement. This is just me. Because I feel like I've been saying some of the same things, or like it's the same vein of energy throughout, the same stitching. So with the divine masculine, we have glamour, confidence, allure, and charisma as the overall tone. And this is the quiet charisma. This is a quiet sort of self-appreciation and self-love. This is filling in your cracks wherever you fell for the conditioning that you need to project yourself in a certain manner. And I feel like I am talking to the masculine embodiers at this point in time. You fall victim to the same conditioning that the women do, and the women are just a little bit more suppressed by it, the feminine side of things. So the masculine side in becoming in balance with the divine feminine here is realizing the true wealth, the true glory, the true beauty of the world, and releasing the grip of first of all, defining what that is, and second of all, claiming it for themselves. The divine masculine is really feeling under the influence of this moon a need to release. A need to release so that dreams can come true. So you have stolen inner sleep, unaware, unconscious, unawakened. This is the past actions of the energy of the masculine effect. This is, there's sort of a spell cast for those who fall heavily under the divine masculine leadership, that channel that energy. But you're about to wake up. That's the beautiful thing about this, is like the past doesn't really matter because only love is real and true love exists in all existences, which gets you in touch with your true nature, this glimpse, indigo, rainbow, crystal, children, and beyond. The sensitives. And these are just labels, these are just terms because people have been curious enough to notice enough behaviors and give it a category the way that people love to do. They crave it. Science exists because of it, because of the need to categorize and organize. All right, so the divine masculine as a whole, yes, falls under this magical, influential, loving wave of people. There is an understanding of the self with the masculine, which also, time to retreat. All right. An understanding of the self. That's why this masculine energy is feeling sort of tired. That stolen inner sleep not only refers to past ripple effects, but also to the current state of how much you don't know that you are willing to know, which you need to experience and get to know alone. So the divine masculine energies are really feeling a call to earth, a call to, so the return to nature, tree wisdom, natural remedies, flower essences, rooting, connecting in with the All Mother, and being provided for by the All Father. They're one and the same. They're one and the same. It's just like sometimes they exist heavily in the feminine form. Sometimes they exist heavily in the masculine form. All right. So going deep within and knowing how to listen to the singular, we are legion. All right. And I forget, there's something in the Bible that says like, there is no gender. We are all one in Christ. Like, we are legion. We are one soul fragmented into many forms. So hearing that one soul spirit speak in either feminine or masculine form, in either mother or father figure sort of energy, the divine masculine is retreating to experience something to the fullest. Now that's going to be on an individual level. And it could be felt. It also could not be felt. Again, with that individual experience of where you are on the spectrum. But if you're feeling it, that's all it is. Your divine masculine side is recovering. So if you're experiencing red light synchronicity and like all of this and that, and you're forced into a standstill, you may be misusing your divine masculine energy. All right, so there's always something to be learned here. How much are you willing to see, and how much are you willing to love yourself despite or in place of downfalls, failures, flaws? All right, so that's what the divine masculine, that's the message, that's the lesson y'all are learning. The divine masculine is learning how to love, how to be influential, how to be magical, how to be a conduit of pure love, which is equal and given to all. All right? The divine feminine. Sorry, my finger hit the button, but what a really cool way to divide it. If there is such a divide, in my personal opinion. But, okay, so this mother and daughter for the divine feminine overall tone, the mother and daughter, mothering, teaching, sharing knowledge, nurturing self-worth, the absence of divine masculine energy, all right? So in the own self or directly reflected in an outside source of a human being, or maybe you're feeling like a lack of support from God sort of energy. It's all to get the feminine energy into their own power. So where the masculine energy needs to go into this sort of retreat to understand their own unawareness, the divine feminine is very aware and is teaching themselves something that was not taught to them before, because most of the people, generationally speaking, and halfway around the globe on a collective consciousness level, is like not really quite aware of what's happening. This is a self-teaching method. This is a self-learning point in time on an individual basis and on a collective. This is unprecedented. Unprecedented emotional territory for the divine feminine to seek control. Because that's what the divine masculine is releasing. And that is what the divine feminine is teaching themselves to master. So we have the Midnight Prince. Ask for what you want and be honest. All right, divine feminine sides and individuals. What is it that we really want? What is the honesty behind it? That's emotional literacy. Why do you want that? Because I really want this. Well, why do you really want that? Because I wasn't ever given it to me when I was a kid. Well, how can you replace that? Or are you willing to let the universe fill in that gap? This also here, ask for what you want and be honest. That being honest, it's not just outputting a desire into the universe. It is also, you need to be really honest with yourself, because if you are truly open to receptivity, you're going to know that you got what you asked for. So you can be specific, or you can do a more kind route, which is that receptivity. It's leaving wiggle room for the universe. Ask for what you want. Be honest. Thank you, I love you, and so it is. Leaving wiggle room. Like, make edits, universe, as you will, in accordance with my soul that my ego might not be able to comprehend at this time. If you just leave that very open-ended and being willing to receive the love in the way that the goddess wishes to provide for you, wishes to show you in a mother-daughter thing, you know, you are being your own mother because you are observing and disciplining yourself under that period of observation, but there is this force that wants to provide example for you, and it is a reflection of your own self, right? So the all-father / mother, the all-parent wants to be a reflection of you. They will always give you what you ask for, always. So learn by trial and error, or I'm guessing that I'm feeling that we've learned the divine feminine sides of ourselves, and those who weigh heavily under the feminine. We have had enough trial. We have had enough error. This is an ample time to make a true, concise, all-encompassing request. Like, part of the magic of spell work. Choosing the right words, landing on the right notion, choosing that frequency, giving that frequency punctuation and clarity. Crystal magic, creation, dawn, the beginning. Beautiful message to follow that one, huh? The beginning of what it is you really, really want. And which makes sense because it's the new moon energy. And then the moon is seen as a feminine figure. But again, spirit, legion, all one. Gatekeeper, fairy time shifts, and dimensional slips. We're gonna be inspired one way or another. This is a huge underlying emotional, momentous energy driving all of us. This new beginning, this dawn, this new sense of self, which even the masculines are really getting a glimpse of, yeah? This is magnified with your action, with your ripple effect. The divine feminine is creating ripples. The divine masculine is allowing that to happen by seeing their own magic within others. Their own magic within their kindred. I should have held it up in reverse order. That magic, that glamour, that confidence, everyone is guaranteed that right. You are not special. You are not superior to anyone, any life form, including your sisters, your mothers, your daughters, right? On a global scale, that's the message. On an individual scale for the masculine energy, there is definitely a masculine step aside, let the feminine control, create. And there's a healing aspect here for the divine masculine energy, a major healing aspect where the earth does not judge. The earth always forgives. If you're still alive after what you've done, okay, well, you have to live with what you've done if you've done anything bad. So, like, just transmute your own feelings about what you've done, and you change the future, and you contribute to the collective in a more positive manner without self-beratement. All right, divine masculines? And those struggling with anxiety, which is a conflict of the two energies within the self. The divine masculine is calming down to a place where they can connect. All right? And allowing the feminine to have the fun. To have the fun, to exercise that masculine-ish power. Because it's only masculine-ish in this context, because the power has only laid to the masculine at this point in time. Plus but this is the only man coming up in, anyway, it fit. The message fit. Is there anything else? No, that's it. That's it, my darlings. There it is. Happy new moon in Virgo. It's, oof, I love this time of year. Fall and Virgo's always like a super, it's like jet fuel as far as getting things done, in my opinion, as far as I experience the energy when it comes around, that's how I always feel. So there it is. Take care. Rock on. I love you for loving yourself, and you know where to find me.